Today is April 3rd, 2026. It's a Friday, and that means it is time to talk about some new releases. 3 of the best released today, and 9 new songs that you should listen to because there's good albums coming up in the future. To start, we have the best of the week with Exhumation and Funeral Chant's split album from Carbonized Records. Sacred Oath, Temple of Death basically showcases both bands at their best. Indonesian duo Exhumation expand upon the sound they introduced on their last 2 records, and Funeral Chant brings more variety into their sound with these 3 songs. Great split overall, very good pairing for each band, and kind of a little bit of a skill up for both bands. Otherwise, we have the 3rd full-length album from Finnish death metal band Unearthly Rites, Tortural Symphony of the Flesh, released today. And this is kind of a mix between old school death metal, extreme death grind, a little bit of crust, but not in the way you'd expect. It's an experimental, unique album, very much worth checking out. And we actually have another Indonesian band, Evil Breed. This is a death metal, hardcore punk kind of crossover. I'm kind of back on that kind of kick of punkish death metal for a couple different reasons, something else I'm working on, so it was cool to see this band operating on that level. Earlier this week, Chaos Records announced they're going to be releasing the debut EP from Bloodgrave. This is a Chilean death metal band, and the Execution of Humanity will be out on April 24th, later this month. I think listening to this song, Bloody Fucking Carnage, is going to show kind of all you need to know about it, but looking forward to this one quite a bit. I don't love the album art, but I love the sound of the band and what they're up to on this EP. Long dormant New Jersey death metal band FUNEBRARUM have announced a 3rd full-length album, Beckoning the Void of Eternal Silence, will release on May 29th via a number of record labels, which includes Pulverized, Morbid Wrath, Dementia Records, and Medieval Darkness. I don't have all the specifics on all that on hand right now. The important thing is that this new song, In Hella Odor Mortuarum, The Adepts, is representative of the band's classic sound. Should be interesting to see the reception to this one. I think it'll be positive across the board. Old school progressive death metal influenced band Orort will release Blind in Abyssal Realms this April 17th on Pulverized Records. A unique but familiar take on progressive death metal of old. It is certainly something influenced by Morbus Chron, as you'll recognize when we listen to Apis Bull, and I think it's just kind of something exactly up my alley that I'm looking forward to. Later this month, Horror, Pain, Gore, Death Productions will release a new EP from Mexican death thrash metal band Mortuary. These guys are obviously best known for their late 80s, early 90s contribution to death metal. A little bit of a deep cut for fans of things that are influenced by both the 80s and the early 90s as they emerged. It sounds like this EP is going to hold up pretty well. Check and see what you think for yourself on this song, Black Superstition. After a pretty brilliant kind of avant-garde progressive black metal album last year from the return of Gauls Teldom, putting out a new record which appears to be pushing more boundaries, embracing both harsher and more avant-garde sounds, and I'm completely looking forward to this one. I think this new song, Folding the Mind, is impressive, so look forward to that record on By the Word on May 29th, and for now, check out Folding the Mind. Polish solo black metal Band Ageless Gateway have announced their debut full-length album will release on April 17th in just a couple of weeks through Gods of War Productions. This is a one-man band. It's a solo project. It uses programmed drums. I normally probably would just skip by it, but when I listened to this song, Visions of Parasitic Consciousness, it definitely kind of hooked me into the vibe of the band, and I think this album, Corruptor of Stars, might be worth reviewing. I'm going to kind of take a closer look at it. After about 6 or 7 years of hearing nothing from DEATHWARDS, a Chilean death thrash metal band, Sepulchral Voice Records have announced they're going to be releasing a compilation album of their demos from 2017 and 2018 and 2019 respectively on CD and vinyl. I have both of these on cassette tape. I'm a big fan of the band, and I think I don't know if they're still active. I know Hell Avenger has his own thing going on. Yeah, definitely give it a try. You can listen to the whole thing now. It's streaming everywhere. Italian solo black metal project Downfall of Nur have returned after over 10 years with a second full-length album. This is going to be a double LP on Avant-Garde Music that releases on May 22nd. And The Firmament Will Burn to Quench the Pain of This Earth is a reflection on the artist's interest in ancestral memory and his roots in where he's from. And I think the atmosphere of this one will sell itself. I think it's well performed, and it's a pretty compelling black metal album. And the big surprise news of the day is that Baltimore, Maryland's Nuclear Tomb, a quartet known for their freak-out kind of death thrash metal sound, have announced their latest full-length album, Epoch Inhumane, will release on June 12th on Rotted Life Records. The first single, Falling Out the World of Lies, is both timely and just kind of in their signature style. I'm a big fan of this band. Was big on their last record. I've only listened to this one once this morning, though, the full record, and I think that's a great first impression. Look forward to it. All right, thanks for keeping up. Go ahead and follow on whatever social media you use. Don't use social media at all. It's fucked up. But check me out. I'm online on this website right here.